Imagine a lake, not a calm, reflective pool of water, not a place for a gentle swim. Instead, picture a vast basin. Its surface is shrouded in a thick, swirling cloud of steam. This is no ordinary lake. This is a body of water that bubbles and churns. It seethes with an immense hidden energy. It is a place where the very earth seems to breathe, releasing its fiery breath into the world above. This is the boiling lake, a name that speaks plainly of its extraordinary character. The energy comes from deep within our planet. It is a raw, primal force, a reminder of the immense power that lies just beneath our feet. These lakes are rare. They are found in only a few special places on Earth. Each one is a window into the dynamic and ever-changing nature of our world. The very idea of a lake that boils naturally sparks curiosity. How can this be? What forces are at play to create such an intense display? It challenges our everyday understanding of lakes. To witness such a marvel, one must often embark on a significant journey. These boiling lakes are not typically found beside a busy road. They are nestled deep within volcanic landscapes. One such famous boiling lake lies on the island of Dominica in the Caribbean. It is hidden within the Morne-Trois Pitons National Park. This park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a place of lush rainforests, towering mountains, and incredible biodiversity. The journey to the lake here is an adventure in itself, a trek that tests endurance but rewards with unparalleled natural beauty at every turn. The path is often challenging. It winds through dense tropical rainforest. Giant ferns and ancient trees form a verdant canopy overhead. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and exotic blossoms. Strange bird calls echo through the trees. You might cross rushing streams. You may clamber over rocks and tangled roots. Local guides are essential. They know the way. They understand the forest and its secrets. They ensure your safety and enrich the experience with their knowledge of the flora, fauna, and the history of this remarkable trail. As you ascend, the landscape begins to change. The lush green gives way to a more stark, volcanic terrain. This area is often called the Valley of Desolation. Here, the ground itself seems alive. Small vents release puffs of steam. So, how does a lake boil without any visible fire? The secret lies deep beneath the surface. It is a fascinating display of geology in action. The boiling lake is not heated by flames. It is heated by the Earth's internal warmth. This is a volcanic area. Beneath the ground there is molten rock or magma. This magma is incredibly hot. It heats the rocks and water trapped within the Earth's crust. This is the source of the immense energy that drives the boiling phenomenon. The lake itself is often a flooded fumarole. A fumarole is an opening in the planet's crust. These openings are usually found near volcanoes. They emit steam and volcanic gases. Hot gases, such as sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide, escape from the magma below. These superheated gases travel upwards. They pass through cracks and fissures in the rock. When they encounter groundwater or the water collected in the lake's basin, they transfer their intense heat to it, causing it to boil vigorously. For centuries, phenomena like the boiling lake have stirred the human imagination. Long before scientists understood the geology, local peoples would have witnessed these steaming, bubbling waters. They would have created their own explanations. These explanations often took the form of myths and legends. These stories are a vital part of the cultural heritage surrounding such sites. They speak of powerful spirits, mythical creatures, or gateways to the underworld. These tales reflect the awe and sometimes fear that such a powerful natural display would inspire in those who live nearby. In Dominica, the indigenous Kalinago people have lived on the island for generations. They would have known about the boiling lake. It is likely they held it in reverence or perhaps saw it as a place of spiritual power. When you finally stand before the boiling lake, the sight is, well, truly unforgettable. It's like gazing into a vast natural cauldron. The water isn't clear. It's often a milky, greyish, blue color. This happens because of the fine clay particles and dissolved minerals suspended within it. The entire surface is in constant, vigorous motion. Large bubbles rise and burst and the water churns and seethes. Honestly, it looks like a giant pot on an immense invisible stove. The scale of it is immense, often larger than one might initially imagine from photographs or descriptions. A thick cloud of steam hangs perpetually over the lake. This steam is created by the intense heat of the water meeting the cooler air. The wind plays with this cloud, sometimes lifting it to offer a clearer view of the turbulent surface. At other times it descends, shrouding the lake in a mysterious white veil. This ever-changing visibility adds to the drama of the scene. It feels like the lake is alive, breathing, revealing itself in glimpses. Standing near the boiling lake is an experience that engages all the senses. The first thing you might notice, even before you see it, is the smell. The air is often thick with the pungent aroma of sulfur. It's a smell often associated with rotten eggs. This comes from the volcanic gases, particularly hydrogen sulfide, escaping from the fumarole. While strong, it is a clear indicator of the volcanic nature of the area. Then there is the heat. Even from a safe viewing distance, you can feel the warmth radiating from the lake. The steam that billows upwards carries this heat into the surrounding air. On a cool day, this warmth can be quite noticeable. On a hot day, it adds to the intensity of the environment. The ground itself in the vicinity might feel warm to the touch in certain spots. This palpable heat is a constant reminder of the immense thermal energy being unleashed just a short distance away. The visual spectacle, as we have discussed, is breathtaking, but the emotional impact is just as profound. There is a sense of awe. The boiling lake and areas like it do not exist in isolation. They are often part of lands that have been home to local communities for generations. These communities have a deep connection to the landscape. They are the traditional custodians. In places like Dominica, local guides are indispensable for anyone wishing to visit the boiling lake. These guides are more than just navigators. They are storytellers, they are naturalists, they are the keepers of local knowledge about the trail, the plants, the animals, and the lake itself. These guides often come from nearby villages. Their families may have lived in the area for many years. They understand the forest's rhythms. They know which plants are medicinal. They can spot wildlife that an untrained eye would miss. They also understand the dangers. They know how to navigate the challenging terrain safely. Natural wonders like the boiling lake are precious. They're also often very fragile. The unique geological conditions that create them can be sensitive to change. The surrounding ecosystems, which have adapted to the volcanic environment, are also delicate. Therefore, conservation is of utmost importance. We have a responsibility to protect these incredible places. We must ensure that future generations can also experience their awe-inspiring beauty and power. This requires a thoughtful and proactive approach to their management and preservation. The impact of human visitors, even those with the best intentions, needs to be carefully managed. Trails can erode if overused. Litter can spoil the natural beauty and harm wildlife. The introduction of non-native species can disrupt delicate ecological balances. Therefore, it is crucial that visitors follow guidelines, stay on marked trails. The Earth is a planet of endless marvels. Some are vast and easily seen, like great mountain ranges or sprawling oceans. Others are more hidden, tucked away in remote corners, waiting to be discovered. The boiling lake is one such hidden wonder. It is a place where the raw power of our planet is on full display. It is a reminder that beneath the surface we walk on, incredible forces are constantly at work, shaping and reshaping our world in dramatic and beautiful ways. To visit a place like the boiling lake is more than just a holiday. It is an education. It is an adventure. It is an experience that can touch you deeply. It challenges your perceptions. It inspires awe. It connects you to the natural world in a profound way. The journey may be arduous. The air may be thick with sulfur. But the reward is a sight that few will ever witness. It is a memory that will last a lifetime. A story you will tell again and again.